Hey, my friends.
I forgot to move the chair.
I'm starting a little early. I know you're not up yet. Or maybe you're up. Hopefully you're up by now. It's only 10 o'clock. All right, I'm just going to wait a few minutes and just do a little like dance here. See who arrives. Make sure this is actually working. I can think so. All right, we're good. I just thought I'd start a little early just to warm up. Ah, people are showing up. I can't see you, but I love you. So I'm just giving this a few minutes. I'm watching you pop in. Those of you who know me know that I have this contentious relationship with technology, but we're having virtual therapy. We're working it out. I've got a tripod. It's very exciting. So I know it's early. I'm just going to stand here while you guys come on and join in. And thanks for joining me this morning. And as we say in Massachusetts, it's wicked hot here. But I know, don't feel sorry for me because all you New Englanders got snow this morning. So the reason I'm doing this outside is many reasons. One is to bring this energy to you from Florida, here in Florida. And so you can see the birds fly, and I am feeling the sun. One thing about doing these recordings outside is I have to have the sun directly on me. And trust me, that is not easy. But again, anyway, welcome, welcome. I'm going to give this a few minutes before we start. I just want to remind you that I'm Beth Goldstein, in case you couldn't figure that out. And it's my website, should you like to get inspired, is heartspathhealing.com or bethgoldstein.net. Or the other favorite URL I have is ptownbeachyoga.com, provincetownbeachyoga.com. So hopefully someday soon we will be at the real beach together again. So just giving it a few minutes to show up. And this, I want to give a big shout out to Stefan at Outermost Yoga for organizing these live streams for us. And if you do choose to donate, which if you have an income stream and would like to donate, I really appreciate it. I am giving part of it back to Outermost. And the other part of it will go towards upgrading my phone so that when you're looking at my beach yoga videos, I can get to an hour without it cutting off. Because right now it goes to 46.23 minutes. Anyway, giving a couple more seconds here for you to come on in. And I'm seeing that it's 10 o'clock by my father's watch. So I haven't worn a watch since I was in 6th grade, so it's kind of new for me. So anyway, welcome everybody. Let's get started, and people can come in as they like. I have 2 questions for you. One is I'm doing Thursday morning at 9, a flow into restorative. If you'd like something different or if you'd like a different time, just send me a message. And if there's anything you'd like next Saturday that you want to work on for your body, just send me a message if there's anything you want to work on at all. I also have lots of videos now up on YouTube, Beth Goldstein and beyond, Beach Yoga and beyond. All right, you ready to get started? I'm hearing a big yay. It's really weird. Can I just say how weird it is teaching yoga to my phone? It's kind of an altered reality. All right, let's get started standing today. We're going to do a strong standing flow to get started. So some of you up north need a little heat. I've been hearing. So let's get some warmth going. And welcome. So bring your arms nice and wide. Reach for the sky. Do a little... Here, we're calling it picking oranges here in Florida. Or for Debbie, it's picking blueberries, apparently. Bring your hands to your heart. Come halfway down. Come all the way down. And just hang here for a few breaths, letting everything go. So if you need to bend your knees, bend your knees. But let your breath be your guide here. Each exhale, a letting go. Each inhale, a relaxing, breathing in. Feel everything letting go as you drop your head down toward the ground. I can see you go. You can see my hat. bend your knees, swing your arms back, and let's do a little flow as you breathe in and lift up. Do a little back bend. Breathe out, push the air down, bend your knees, push your hands back behind you. And let's just do that a few times. Breathe in and arch and up. Waking up here. Breathe out and down. Breathe in and up. Reach for the sky or your ceiling. And then come up on your toes to get a little balance. Push your big toe, little toe in. And do the same thing. Now bend your knees, bring your hands back, but you're on your toes if you can. And then stay on your toes as you lift up, if that's an option. If not, keep your heels down. Try that one again, pushing the air down. Oh, it's hard. Now this time we're going to bring your hands back and just bring your belly onto your thighs and stay here for a breath. And then lift your hands up, stay on your toes, and hold for a breath. So you get a little bounce. Whoops. Drop your heels down and bring your hands to your heart. And let's just take 3 breaths here with your hands on your heart, setting an intention for this practice for your day. Tuck your tailbone. Feel your feet equally grounded on the earth. Imagine your tailbone has a root going all the way down, like a tail. A cord to ground you to the earth. Tuck your chin, lift your head up. And a few more breaths here just to get grounded, centered, balanced. Nice. Take another breath. All right. If you're just joining, welcome. We're going to start with a flow. I'm going to put my hat back on because it's hot here in Florida. All right. Come up to the tops of your mats. And I'm going to be looking at you as you look at me. So just to make sure I'm in line, bring your arms out. Let's start with a half salute. So bring your arms up, do a little back bend, and notice how your feet are. If they're equally grounding you to the earth, push your big toe, little toe in, ground your heels as if you got Velcro on the bottom of your feet. And then bring your hands out to the side, come halfway down, do a little circle with your wrists. Oh yeah. Keep your arms nice and straight and flatten your back. Bend just your right knee. Hold that for a breath. Wake up that left hip. And then switch. Nice. Straighten your legs or keep them bent if you need to. Come all the way down to your fingertips or bend your knees if you need to. Then hold your calves and look forward as you inhale. And exhale back down. Bend your knees, swing your arms back behind you. Just a little waking up before we get started. Do a little back bend. Back to your heart. Take a breath. Keep your hands at your heart and come halfway down. Now just bend your right knee. I'm going to show, your right, my left. Take your right elbow on the inside of your thigh and push. So we get a little, now if you need to bend both knees here, do that, but it's a deeper stretch if you can't. So you're pushing your right elbow against the inside of your right thigh. And your left elbow's up to the sky. Good, take another breath here. And switch. Take your left elbow on the inside of your thigh. Right elbow's up to the sky. You're pushing your hands together in prayer. And your right hand's pushing into your left. Good, take another breath. And come back to center, hands at your heart. Come all the way down. Inhale, hold your calves and look up. Exhale, come down, bend your knees, swing your arms back behind you. Lift up, see if you can come up on your toes. Oh, it's hard to do here on this slippery mat. Reach for the sky. Drop your heels down. Bring your arms out to the side this time. We're going to do a little salute to the sun. Halfway down. All the way down. Hold your calves and inhale. Exhale down. Fix your hat. Fingertips are on either side of your feet. And spring that right foot back as far as you can. Bring your heart up. Now if you need to use blocks, but have your hands. Make sure your foot's on either side of that. Your hands are on either side of your foot. Take another breath. And as we exhale, we're going to straighten out that front leg, toes up. Woo. And inhale, Breathe in, do your high lunge. And exhale, straighten your leg, toes down, pushing your foot into the ground. Breathe in, come forward, drop your knee down so you're in low lunge. Get that right knee back as far as you can. Bring your heart up. We're going to do the same thing we just did, only you're in low lunge. So breathe in, heart forward. Exhale, straighten toes up. Oh, waking up those hamstrings. Breathe in, heart forward. Breathe out, straighten foot down. Hold that for a breath. Get a nice little stretch on your shin. Good, come back to forward. Ground that left foot as you bring your arms out and reach for the sky. Open up your arms. Nice wide fingertips. So while we're in this position, consider what you'd like to bring forward into your day as you keep your heart nice and wide open. And take another breath here. Clasp your hands behind you and see if you can touch your thumbs to your thigh as you open up your chest. Good, take another breath. Hands on either side of that foot. Come back up. Now you're still in high lunge, and you're going to go right into plank. If you can, if you're new to yoga, bring your knees down. If you're not new to yoga, go into your plank. Middle finger faces forward. Hands are right underneath your shoulders, and we're going to take 3 more breaths. Strengthen your legs. Tighten them up. Tighten up your butt muscles. Take another breath. And then either slowly down or knees, chin, chest. Make a little snake. Come into a baby cobra. And then all the way up. Bend your arms slightly. Your hands are on either side of your shoulders. Tighten up your muscles. And bring your fingers like claws and rock a little side to side here. And then ground down. Take another breath. Come up on your knees and then lift to your downward dog. And take 3 breaths. Just in a regular dog for now. Push your heart forward. Shoulder blades together. And just make this into a little bit of a relaxation pose. And next inhale. Come up on your toes and bend both knees as you look at your thumbs. Move your hat away. Push your hips back. If you want, you can widen out those knees. Take another breath. Now face your knees forward. Next exhale, bring your right foot right between your hands into a high lunge. Right, the other side. Breathe in, heart forward. Breathe out, exhale, toes up, heels down. Inhale, come forward. Everybody waking up here. And then straighten. Keep your foot down. Take another breath. Come back to forward. Bring your knee down. And if you need to, if it's hard on your knee, just roll your mat over. And nice wide arms. Reach for the sky and bend. Do a little back bend here. What does it feel like to keep your heart this wide and breathe this deeply? You may ask yourself. All right, clasp your hands behind you. See if you can touch your thigh with your thumbs as you clasp your hands. Bring your heart up, push your shoulders together. Take another breath. Good, hands down. Lift your knee back up. Now we're back to high lunge. And bring your left to meet your right. Now you're in forward fold. And grab your elbows, rock a little side to side. Drop your hands down. Do little circles with your arms for your shoulders. And then bend both knees. Swing your arms back behind you. Push the air up as if you're outside and can feel it. Do a little back bend. Hands to your heart. Take a breath. Halfway down. Hands at your heart. All right. While you're here, push your sits bones away. Just bend your right knee. We won't do the twist now. We'll just hold it for a breath. And then your left, making it easier on you. So this way you get to just feel what's going on in my butt muscles, what's going on in my hamstrings. Straighten out your legs as best you can. Come all the way down. Hold your calves. Look up. Inhale. Exhale down. Bend both knees. Your belly's on your thighs. Your hands are on either side of your feet. And again, if you need to have blocks on either side or a couple books that are of the same size, that's great. And next exhale, left foot back to your high lunge. Breathe in, heart forward. And exhale, straighten. Similar to what we just did, breathe in, heart forward. Push that back heel away, bring your heart up. Exhale, foot down. Now hold that for a breath. Oh. And back to forward. Knee down. Remember, you can fold your mat up. And this time we're going to do a little twist. So come on up. Reach for the sky to begin with. Do a little back bend. Then hands come down to your heart. And take your left elbow onto your right thigh. And push your right hand right on top. If you can glide your hand a little bit out to the side and start to bend your left knee, then do that. And option 2 here is lift your knee off the floor. Taking 3 breaths here. Feel that twist in your lower back. Good, one more breath. Drop your knee down. Bring your hands on either side of that foot. And same thing, breathe in, heart forward. Straighten, toes up, heel down. Breathe in, heart forward. And straighten with your foot down. Hold for a breath. Come back to forward, lift up, back to your high lunge. Oh, it's getting cooler here. Take your right foot back. Now we're in plank. Move your hands right under your shoulders. Hold for 3. Tighten those butt muscles, your calves. Remember, you can come down. If you're new to yoga, just come onto your knees. Take another breath. Slowly down. Or knees, chest, chin. Push your toes into the ground. Come up to a little baby cobra. And then fall. Drop your shoulders. Make your feet come up on your fingertips and drop one shoulder and then the other. Your shoulders involved. And then drop your hands. Bring your heart up. Drop your shoulders. Take another breath. Tighten up your legs. Then up on your knees and lift to downward dog. All right, made it easy last time. Ground your left foot and bring your right leg into a 3-legged dog. If you can. If not, stay in your dog, okay? Okay, that's option 1, 3-legged dog. Option 2, bend that knee and bring your knee up toward the sky as your foot comes down. Good, one more breath. And then keep your knee bent and bring it between you're going toward plank as you bring it right near between your thumbs. Strong arms. Lift up, hold for a breath. 3-legged dog, lift, lift, lift. How high can you get that straight leg? One more breath. Drop your right down. Do a little walk in your dog. Then one knee and then the other. Then ground your right. And remember, stay in your dog, or you can always come down into child's pose if anything feels too hard. Okay? Listen to your body, not mine. Ground your right, lift your left. Push your heart forward as you soften your heart, pushing your shoulder blades together. Turn your hip up to the sky, bend that knee. And open up that hip flexor. Keep your knee bent and move toward plank between your thumbs. And straighten, hold for another breath. Come all the way down. Bend your right knee and then your left. Do a little walk in your dog. Up on your toes, bend both knees, lift your thumbs. Widen out your knees. And hold that. Feet face forward. Get that left foot right between your hands. You're back to high lunge. Bring your heart up. And straighten as you exhale. Toes up. Inhale, come forward. Keep your foot flat as you straighten. Hold for a breath. Waking everything up this morning. All right, come back to forward. Fold your mat over if you need to. Oops. And bring your arms out. It's very muggy here. Everything's getting a little slippery. All right. Oh, nice wide open arms. Take another breath. Bring your hands to your heart. Get that. We're going to do that twist. And I'll move so you can see me. There we go. So you're going to take this time it's your right elbow, hands to your heart to start. Bend, do a little back bend. Take your right elbow onto your thigh and then glide down as you push your left hand onto your right. Right, that is the other side, hopefully. Come up on your back toes if you're able to, and lift if you want. 3 more breaths here. Good, 1 more breath. Drop your knee down. Woo! It's slippery here. Bring your hands on either side. No, we're good. Bring your hands on either side. Breathe in or forward. It's always a fun here doing Facebook Live. There's always something. If I don't end up in the water today, that'll be great. All right, up on your heel, knees up, forehead towards your knee. Take a breath. And you can laugh at me, not just with me. Breathe in, heart forward. It's very muggy here, so my mat is kind of slippery. Okay, keep your foot on the ground. Bend your elbows, forehead towards your knee. Take a breath here. All right, where we started. Come back to low lunge, then come to high lunge. That's what I meant. Take a breath, and as you exhale, bring that right to meet your left. Grab your elbows and rock a little side to side. So while you're doing this, drop everything. Then drop your hands down if you need to bend your knees. Do that and rock side to side. Swing both hands over to the outside. Here, I'll do it this way so you can see me. Whew. Very hot. Okay, this way. Bring both hands over to the outside of your left foot. Bring your forehead towards your knee and just bend that left knee so that you're feeling it in your right hip. Straighten out your left. Move to the other side. Bend just your right knee. Forehead towards your knee. Feel that stretch in your hip and your hamstring. Come back to center. Bend, heel toe your feet together. Bend both knees. And come up into chair pose. Remember those nice wide arms. Tuck your tailbone. Wide fingers. And consider what you want to bring into your heart. Like it's just nice wide open. And then bend your elbows. Keep your knees bent. Open up your heart. And as you exhale, bring your forearms together as you bend. And then straighten your legs as you open. Just waking up a little bit here. Forearms together. Open and wide. Now forearms together. Keep your hands in prayer. Your feet are together. Your knees are together. And we're going to do the same twist we just did earlier in a different way. So we're going to do a twisted prayer. So take your right elbow onto your left thigh. Push your left hand down into your right. Left hand down into your right. I'm doing the opposite. And then glide your elbow out to the side as you push. So you're on your left thigh. Option 2, take your left hand onto your sacrum and your right arm down so you're pushing your tricep into your thigh. Good. If you want, you can bring your arm up and look at your thumb. Take another breath. Oh, nice twist for your lower back. All right, hands to your heart. Straighten your legs. Come all the way down. Bend both knees. Swing your arms back behind you. Lift the air all the way up. Do a little back bend. Hands to your heart. Take a breath while you're breathing. I'm washing away the sweat here. I know, you're not feeling sorry for me at all, my New England friends. All right, I saw those pictures this morning of snow. All right, take a breath before we go to the other side. Your hands are in prayer at your heart. There we go. Bend both knees. Take your left elbow on your right thigh and then glide it down to the outside. Push your right hand into your left. Your thumb should be touching your heart. Option 2, bring your right hand onto your sacrum as you push your tricep into your thigh. And option 3, arm up with your thumb. And check out the kayaker. It's Christy. Take another breath. All right, straighten your legs. Drop down, bend both knees, swing your arms back behind you. Lift up, all the way up. Do a little back bend. To your heart, take a breath. All right, so before we go to another flow, in case that tweaked your back a little bit, take your thumbs and find the sore points on your sacrum. And if I were there, I'd help you do that. But everybody sort of has them. It's right on that triangle bone. Everybody, you guys we have a little group here. So do you have them?
A little bit.
They're all 12 feet apart. All right, so push into your lower back. Tighten up your quads and do a little back bend. And then as you exhale, just come halfway down. Keep pushing into your back. Bend your knees and lean back, and then straighten your legs, come all the way up. Try that one again. Halfway down, push into that place in your lower back that's feeling challenged. Bend your knees. Do a little back bend, and then come all the way up. All right. A little side to side. And come back to the tops of your mats. I don't need my hat right now. It's a miracle. All right, come to the tops of your mats again. Bring your right foot back. We're going into a nice wide stance. Make sure your heels are in the same line of energy, right? And how wide, so here's the ideal. It doesn't mean, some of it depends on your arms and your legs. But when I have my arms out to the side, here I'm gonna come a little, there we go. If you can see me, nice wide stance. I wanna see if I can get my arms as wide and my ankles, my wrists above my ankles. That's what I meant. Can you do that? Maybe. All right, bring your toes up and your hands up, and then drop down into Warrior Two. As if you're pushing down something. All right, breathe in, legs straight, arms up. So your back knee is straight the whole time. And bend. So this knee, your right leg's nice and straight. We'll do a little reverse. Bring your right hand down, left arm up. And then keep your right hand where it is. Drop your left hand right between your shoulders and see if you can clasp your hands together behind you, or get close to it anyway. And bend your knee. Bring your heart up. 3 breaths. Good. 1 more breath. Wide open that heart. Back to Warrior Two. And you're going to move your arms like an airplane wing. And take your tricep, push it on your inside of your thigh. And so this is option 1. You're just going to push on the inside of your thigh. And option 2 is to come down and touch the floor with your fingertips. 3 more breaths. Now straighten into triangle for 3 more breaths. You want to take the outside of your hand, push the inside of your calf, or the outside of your calf. But the trick is here, it's not how low you go. It's about how aligned you are, reaching for the earth, reaching for the sky, in your triangle. Good, take another breath. And then face your front leg. Hold your calf, bend your elbows, forehead towards your knee. That's option 1. Option 2 is fingers on either side of your foot, forehead towards your knee. Feel that hamstring. Take another breath. Bend your knee. And back to what we started here. Push your tricep against your thigh. And triangle. Oh, I mixed them up, but you know what I mean. Now your legs should be straight, both of them, in your triangle. Good. And then come back to center. Bend your front knee into Warrior Two. Do a reverse. And then straighten that leg so you're in a reverse triangle. Drop your right hand down. Look up at your palm. Take another breath. Both feet face forward. Clasp your hands behind you. Push your shoulder blades together. Now tighten up your quads. Get your feet to face forward. Push your heart up. Tuck your chin and drop your left ear, your right ear to your right shoulder. Good. Take another breath there. We haven't done much on the neck and shoulders, so this is it. And come the other way. Push your shoulder blades together. Drop your ear further down. Take another breath. Look forward. Bring your arms up. Now start to drop forward with your hands above your head. And if that's too hard, you can just grab your forearms. Check out the world upside down. You don't have to go upside down to see the world upside down right now. Bend both knees. And keep your knees bent with your hands clasped. Take another breath. Bring your arms out. Forearms together, tuck your tailbone. Breathe in, open. forearms together. Come all the way up. Do a little back bend and hands to your heart. Take a breath. All right, hang on a second. Other side. All right, nice wide stance. One thing about Facebook Live is I can't turn my camera widthwise, so I have to keep looking at you. So, love you all. Just want to say, if you're new, if you just came in, welcome. All right, we're doing the other side. Your right foot's forward, and your left foot's back, and you want to have your heels in a line, right? So your hips are sort of straight, and bring your arms out to the side. Nice wide stance. Breathe in, your toes up, your heels down, reach up. Exhale, go into warrior two. Inhale, toes up, hands up. Reach for the sky, and bend to warrior two. Move away, yeah, there we go. All right, nice wide arms. As like an airplane wing, you're gonna drop down. You're it's so wet. All right, I'm just dripping away here. Gonna take your whatever this is, forearm, and push into your thigh just in front of you, behind your knee, and reach your left arm up. And option 2 here is glide down and touch your fingertips or your whole hand to the floor. If you use your whole hand, you really got to bend that knee. Take 3 more breaths. Good, one more. Come back up. Straighten your leg. You're in triangle. Pushing against your outside of your hand on the inside of your calf, or hold the outside of your calf. But either way, get those arms in line for 3 more breaths. One more. Face your knee, grab your shin, and drop down. So your front leg's straight. And option 2, hands on either side of that foot, forehead towards your knee. And breathe into that stretch in your hamstring. And bend. Come all the way up. Back to the angle. Back to triangle. Back to warrior two. Take another breath. Both feet face forward. Reach for the sky. Do that little orange picking. Hold your upper arms. Do a little back bend. Tighten up your quads as you lean over to your right, and then do a little twist here. Bringing your heart up to the sky ceiling. And then straighten and twist again, like we did last summer. You don't want to look at this boat that I'm seeing because it's filled with people. All right, sorry guys, I don't know what just happened. It's because I mentioned the boat full of people. All right, but we're back. Technology, remember I told you technology and me, we have our challenges. All right, this time bring your hands to your heart. Your feet are nice and wide, and come halfway down. Tighten up your quads, come halfway down so your back is flat. Take your left elbow, push into your right thigh, just above the knee. And then twist a little bit. Drop your left hand down and bring your right arm up or at your sacrum. Take 3 breaths. And come back so your back's flat. Bring your hands to your heart. Take your right elbow, just push. Look over your left shoulder. And then drop your right hand down. And left hand can either go on your sacrum or straight up. See what works for you. Good, one more breath. Bend both knees. Bring your hands onto your thighs. Thanks for hanging in there, guys. Sorry about the little drop. All right, a little side to side. And straighten your legs. Reach for the sky. Drop your left hand down. Clasp your hands behind you if you can, or as close as you can. And then drop down to your right. Good, take another breath. Your feet are equally balanced here. And all the way up. Now switch. See how close you can get your fingers together and lean over and turn your heart up. Good, one more breath. And nice wide arms, come halfway down. Push your sits bones away. Come all the way down. Drop down, keep your legs nice and wide, and see if you can get your head down either to the ground or, I have my Webster's Dictionary today. Get the crown of your head right onto a block or a book or 2 books. Bend your elbows. Look at this world upside down. I've got a great view here of the clouds being the earth and the reflection into the water being the sky. Take another breath. Straighten out your arms. Bend your knees. Bring your hands onto your thighs. Push your shoulder blades together. Hold for 3. As you exhale, drop your left shoulder down as you push your right thigh away. And do the other side. Nice, then straighten your legs. Reach for the sky. Clasp your hands together. Lean over to your left. Take a breath. And your right. And your heart. Take a breath. All right, we haven't done, since we have your block here or a book, let's do some tree variations. Although I am on a very slippery mat here, so wish me luck. If you watched the other day, what I have up on my YouTube videos, I almost fell in the water. It was very damp. All right, take your book and just put it out in front of you. Haven't done this in a while. So we're going to do a tree into falling tree, so do what you can. All right, that's the important thing. But we all need balance right now, and if you feel out of balance, just go into a balance posture. It takes 5 minutes, right? Because when you're in a balance posture, you have to focus. So focus on something in front of you. I'm going to focus on my camera, but you could focus on something on the ground or something on the wall, maybe a picture. And ground your left foot. Come up on your right toes and feel your whole left side getting heavy and your right side getting light as you bring your arms forward. So before you move, this is your balance, and it might be your only balance. And if you need to be near a wall, just get it so your fingers can touch the wall right there. And then bring that knee up. Start in tree. Reach for the sky. Then drop that foot and just take your ankle onto your heel. Take your heel onto your ankle. That's option 1 in your tree. Option 2 is bring your foot up into your thigh. Now, if you bring your hands into your heart, you're going to feel the same motion of your hands together, pushing your foot against your thigh, thigh against your hand together. Option 1. Take another breath. And remember, you can have that wall right next to you. Seriously. No one's looking. You're home alone or with your partner or family. All right. Now you're going to take your shin, place your ankle on your thigh. Push your ankle into your thigh. Keep your hands to your heart and start to bend. So here's option 1. You're going to take your elbows onto your leg. Take another breath. And then drop down either onto your book or your blocks or the ground onto your fingertips and bend. Now remember, you can use that wall with your left hand. And take 3 breaths here. The deeper you bend, the deeper the stretch on your hip. Push that ankle into your thigh and then straighten your legs so you get your hamstring, forehead towards your knee. Push your ankle into your thigh. Look forward. Take another breath, hands to your heart. And then see if you can come all the way up to true. Take another breath. Slowly down. All the way down. Do a little side to side. So if you were stressed out, don't you notice that when you're doing that, you can't be because you have to just focus. So the beauty of balance. All right. So, sorry, I'm a pool of sweat here. Hang on. All right, there we go. Ground your right. Come up on your left toes. Some of you, it might be easier to be off the mat. And again, if you need the wall, this time your right hand's against the wall, so just turn. All right, listen to your body. Bring your arms forward as if they're holding a block together, a book. Pull your arms into their sockets. Ground your left side, your right side. Come up on your left and bend, bring your knee up. Just that. Look at something in front of you. Focus, focus. Next exhale, drop down and just drop your heel onto your calf. Bring your arms up. So this is option 1 for your balance. Option 2 is to take your foot into your thigh. And if you want, you can bring your hands to your heart. So what I love about bringing my hands to my heart is I have to do the same thing with my hands as I do with my foot against my thigh. Take another breath. Use the wall if you need to. And then grab your shin. Place your ankle on your thigh. Whoop, whoop. Slippery. Push, push, push. Hands to your heart. Nice. Take another breath. When you're ready, onto your fingertips or onto the block or onto the book. Forehead towards your knee. Exhale, straighten. Hold it. Now bend and hold that. The deeper you bend, the deeper your stretch is on your hip. Take another breath here. Love those hip stretches. Bring your hands to your heart. And if you can, slowly come up back to tree. Take another breath. All the way down. Nice. Shake it out. All right, it wouldn't be a class of mine if we didn't do some core work. So let's get down. Let's get down and dirty here. So remember the core, I don't know about you, but eating. The refrigerator and I have an intimate relationship, unlike the contentious relationship I have with the technology. All right, start with sitting, working our way down. And just let's do a little cat-cow to start. Hold the back of your thighs and breathe in and arch. And extend and round. So you're checking in with your lower back, checking in with your shoulders. And since we're at the water here, we have to do a boat. There's just certain things. We might have to do a dolphin and a boat. All right, bring your legs up. Okay, so we do this. I do this often. If you're new to my class, then you know what to do. But if you're so you don't know what to do, but if you're new to the class and it hurts your back, come onto your forearms. Okay, listen to your body, or you can go all the way onto your back. So we're just keeping our knees bent. Bring your legs nice and wide. Straighten your legs. That's option 1. Option 2, come onto your forearms with your legs straight. Option 3, clasp your hands together if it doesn't hurt your back, and take 3 breaths. Good, one more. Hold your hamstrings. Bring your knees together, keep your knees bent. And sort of a small boat. Bring your arms to the side. All right, a little cruiser, cabin cruiser here. Straighten out your legs. 3 more breaths. One more. Bend your knees. And so here's option 1, stay here. Or on your forearms. Option 2, both hands over to your right. Option 3, straighten your legs. 3 more breaths. I'm shaking 2. One more. To the other side. Stay on your forearms if you need to. Keep your knees bent if you need to. Reach for the sky. Bend your knees. Bring your arms forward. And then open, wide open. Bend. Inhale. Straighten. Exhale. Bend. Inhale. Straighten, exhale, reach for the sky. Start to lower your legs if that's an option for you. Almost to the ground, not quite touching. Take 3 breaths. One more. And drop down, forward fold. All the way down. Bend your elbows. Drop your forehead. And breathe. Rock a little side to side. That was fun, wasn't it?
Great fun.
Let's do it again. All right, before we go there, bring your hands back behind you. I'm almost to the water now. So your fingers are facing your tush, your sacrum. Push your heart up and your head back. So that's option 1. Option 2 is extend your toes and lift up your hips and take 3 breaths in your backward plank. One more. Come all the way down. Knees bent. Do what you can. Seriously, don't hurt yourself. Okay, hold your hamstrings, drop your shoulders. That may be enough for you. Lean back, bring your knees up, and then wide, and then straighten, whichever one works for you. Right, I'm still shaking even when I'm holding my thighs, but option 2 here, clasp your hands together. Take 3 breaths. Hold your hamstrings again. Bring them back together. Bend your knees. Reach up. Keep your knees bent to start, okay? Clasp your hands together and come all the way over to your right. And then option 2 is to straighten. 3 more breaths. I can't believe how much I'm shaking. I do this every day. Bend your knees over to the other side. If you have the option, straighten your legs. And remember, you can always come onto your forearms. Listen to your body. One more. Reach for the sky. Bend your knees. Bring your arms forward. Open up as you inhale. Exhale forward. We're rowing our boats. See if we can get to Long Point in P-Town, people. I love you, by the way. I love you all. Okay, reach up. Legs almost to the ground. See if you can take 3 breaths here. One more. And then come all the way down into a forward fold. Bend your elbows. Bring your forehead down. And then from here we're going to go. So that was enough of that, right? But we're going to do a little side core before we go down onto the ground. So take your right hand onto your left calf. I'm coming to the side so you can see me. Take your left hand onto your sacrum. Push in and stand up tall, right? Sit up tall, I mean. Tighten up your quads. And then for a little side, so this is enough. This is your twist. Option 2 here is bring your left arm back. Look at your thumb, and then bring your right arm up. So your right arm's right above your feet. 3 more breaths. You should feel that in a little bit of a core for your side. 1 more breath. 1 more breath. Both hands face forward, lean forward. Nice flat back. So it's not a forward fold. You're just leaning forward. Feel those hamstrings. And then drop. I'm dripping. Hang on a minute. Ooh. Drop your left hand onto the outside of your calf. And your right hand onto your sacrum. We're sitting up nice and tall. Look over your right shoulder. And if you want to get that sidecar, bring your right arm back and your left arm forward and take 3 breaths. 1 more breath. Reach for the sky. Keep your back flat as you come forward. Tighten up your quads. Bring your arms back up. Bring your hands back behind you again. Extend your toes. Push your shoulders together. Bring your heart up. And option, that might be enough, right? Option 2, lift up and backward plank. 3 breaths. Lift, lift, lift. 1 more. All the way down. Whew. Bring your feet together. Just rock a little side to side. Good. So before we go down into more core work, we're going to do another little side core. So take your right leg out to the side and bring your left foot in. I'm going to go opposite here. Grab your book if you have one or your block. Dictionary. It's pretty small, actually. All right. Take your... I'm just talking to myself here. This is like ridiculous. All right. Take your book in your right hand and place it just so you're holding your book. And if you don't have a book, just pretend. And then bring your left arm up, reach for the sky, and start to come over. And then, if you can, bring your book or block up and turn your shoulder up. So now, can you feel that in your side? And your arm should be right above your calf. Right above your calf. Or your shin, I should say. 3 more breaths. Good, 1 more breath. Oh, I can feel my love handle softening. Melting. It's soft already. All right, come all the way up. Bring your hands to your heart. Take a breath. Both legs out. Just do a little coming forward. Keep your quads nice and strong. Forehead down onto that block. Straighten out your arms. Bring your hands back behind you. Fingers facing your butt. Extend your toes. I don't know if you can see my toes, but they're ballerina-like. Heart up, head back. Option 2, lift up your hips. 3 more breaths. Heart up. 1 more breath. Oh, yeah. Come all the way down. Whew. All right. Take your right foot. Come a little over. Into your thigh. Hold your block. Or you can just have your hand. Option 1, have your hand, because you might not have a book. Just holding your, right on top of your calf, your shin. Otherwise, hold a book there, or your block. Bring your right arm up and lean over so you're looking up at your sky, ceiling. Tighten up your left quad and bring your arm up. So you're right above your leg. Take 3 more breaths. Really make that left quad nice and tight to support your back. Take 3 more breaths. Oh, 1 more. Use your leg to come all the way up. Keep your book there. Bring both legs out. And we'll just do a little twist here. Both legs out. Take your left hand onto your calf and your right hand onto your sacrum and look over your shoulders. You push away at your calf. If you want to make this a little more challenging, bring that right arm back with your thumb for that side core. And come back to center. Take your right hand onto the inside of your calf. Left hand on your sacrum. Look over your shoulder. And if you want to bring that hand back, look at your thumb. 3 more breaths. 1 more breath. All right. Come back to center. Hold for a breath. Bring your legs back together. Come onto your backs. This is in case Audrey and Karen are watching. This is for you. More core work. Feel free to send me messages if there's anything you want to work on next time. All right, come on to your backs. Woo! I am sweaty mess here. All right. All right, you're on your backs. Your feet are bent, and just to start, we're going to do a little cat-cow on your back. So breathe in and arch your back. Tailbone down. Flatten your back. Lift your tailbone. Try that again. Arch your back. So your whole spine's moving, right? Flatten your back. Try it one more time. Arch just your lower back. Not lifting your hips up. Now flatten your back. Keep your hands to your sides and bring your right knee into your chest. Grab it. And then extend your left leg along the floor. Tuck your chin. Now push your sacrum in and your tailbone up as you lift that left leg up. And then come halfway down, just starting gently here, because this may be enough for you. Lifting up, halfway down, maybe a little more. The lower you go, as long as your tailbone's lifted, the more you engage your core. Now go to that place that you can be, halfway, a third of the way, and push your sacrum and lift your tailbone. And then option 1 is straight. Hold your hamstring, straighten out your right leg. Keep your tailbone lifted. And option 2 is arms to the side and do it. Now you're watching my back. It's really exaggerated, but I'm lifting that tailbone, tucking my chin, and take 3 breaths. Oh, come on, a couple more. 1 more. Both legs up. Grab wherever you can. Pull your legs towards you, nice, wide, and open. Then back together. Bend both knees. Feet on the floor. Rock side to side. Look over your opposite shoulder. And grab your right knee in. No, left knee in. Right leg extends. You know what I meant. Now push your sacrum in, lift your tailbone, cinch your waist, and lift that right leg up. Inhale, exhale as far down as you can go, engaging your core. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Come as low as you can go, cinch your waist, push your sacrum in, grab your hamstring, straighten out that leg if you can. And option 2, arms to the side, take 3 more breaths. Really cinch your, 5 more breaths. One more. Both legs up. Bend your knees. Keep your arms at your sides and do a big, nice figure 8 circle on your lower back. And both legs up. Flex your toes. So this is option 1, just keep your legs up. Option 2 is lower that right leg halfway down and hold it for 3. Bend your knee if you need to. 5. can see my legs shaking. Switch. How low can you go and cinch your waist, lift your tailbone? 3 more. Push your arms in, lift your tailbone. Both legs up. Bend your knees. Grab the bottom of your feet and rock side to side. Happy baby. Oh, such good work today. Okay, drop your feet. Nice and wide as your mat. Bring your arms out to the side. Move your book away, your sunglasses, your hat. And rock side to side, looking over your opposite shoulder. And then just move your hips a little to the left as you drop all the way to the right, looking over your left shoulder. So you have your choice of having your feet wide or closer together. See what works for you. Sort of like them wide today. Check in with your lower back, with your breath. And then switch to the other side. Looking over your shoulder. Bring your knee closer to your other knee if you need to. It's a little deeper stretch. Nice. And come back to center. Keep your feet nice and wide and drop your knees together. And now push your sacrum and lift your tailbone as you inhale. And exhale. Just arch your back a little bit. Inhale, sacrum down, lift your tailbone, keep your hips down. Just a little cat-cow for your back here. One more time. As you inhale. Lift your tailbone. And arch. And straighten your legs, or you can stay in a butterfly. And if you've got a pillow, put it on your knees if your back is feeling challenged. You can keep your arms out to the side, or place your right hand on your belly and your left hand on your heart so that you can breathe into your hands fully. From your belly to your chest. And feel that breath going down your spine, down your legs, through the bottom of your feet. At the beginning of the practice, we talked about opening your heart and receiving whatever you needed today. So think about, with each inhale, breathe that in fully from your heart into every cell of your body. Then exhale whatever you need to let go of. Whatever fears or anxieties or frustrations, let it go right through your bottom of your feet. Couple more breaths here. Letting go with the exhale, absorbing, embracing, filling up with the inhale. Start to just rock your body a little side to side. Maybe let your feet and ankles go side to side. Open up your hands and then drop them down. Let your head rock side to side. And then bring your knees to your chest and rock side to side. Till your knees are close to your chest and you drop all the way down. Knees close to your chest. You can use your arm as a pillow under your head. Take a couple more breaths here. And next inhale. Bring your hand in front of you so that you can push yourself up into seated. Nice seated position, sorry. If you can do a cross-legged, then do a cross-legged. Tuck your chin, elongate your spine. And check in with your body, left to right, forward and back, top to bottom, head to heart, heart to body. What do you need to do to come into alignment today? Bring your arms nice and wide. Push your shoulder blades together. Reach for whatever it is that your heart needs in this moment. Bring it together in prayer back to your hearts. And as you breathe and be in this present moment, I've been telling my classes, I've got this video library now up on YouTube. You can find me at Beth Goldstein Beach Yoga and Beyond. But I've been telling each video I do that I am inspired by songs every morning. I have this 6-hour playlist. And this morning I found 4 that I wanted to send to you, so I had to pick one. And this one seemed really appropriate. So normally I would play you a song, but since we're on Facebook Live, I'm going to read you a short refrain of the words to Heaven is Here by Matisyahu and MC Yoga, who sang the song but didn't actually write it, but still. So with your eyes closed and your heart open, listen to this, if you will. Let go of the future and the past. Feel the light that shines right through your mask. Illuminate the path, draw your mind back. Illuminate the path, draw your mind back. It's hidden in the moment, buried right where you're at. Heaven is here. Heaven is here when the mind is clear. Sending you the energy of love and blessings. So much love and so many blessings to you, your families, your loved ones, to everyone who you're connected to and who they're connected to. Remember that as you hold your light. You're a gift to each person who crosses your path, even if that path is on a screen. All right, love to you all. Thank you for joining me this morning. I'll remind you that I am Beth-Goldstein-16 at Venmo. You can also find me on PayPal, BethGoldstein@earthlink.net. Check out my website. I'm doing a series of videos on YouTube. And again, special thanks to Outermost and Stefan for creating this experience. So I will be sending some of the money if you donate back to him. And if you can't donate, don't. Love you all. Thank you so much for joining me. Keep me posted on what you'd like next time. And I'm doing Thursday morning on Facebook Live, Flow into Restorative. If you prefer a different time, let me know. I'm just trying to do what works for all of you. So much love to you. Blessings on your day and on my technology.